Aerospace company Firefly has released a fantastic POV footage of its Blue Ghost landing on the moon. But before we get into that, Apple's recently released M4 Mac Mini has dropped to a new record low price. You can scoop one up for $529 via Amazon, which is a discount of 12%. This version ships with 16 gigabytes of RAM and 256 gigabytes of internal storage. Other models are also on sale, as the one with 16 gigabytes of RAM, 512 gigabytes of internal storage now costs $700, and the beefy 24 gigabytes of RAM with 512 gigabytes of internal storage will now set you back $900 instead of $1,000. We call the M4 Mac Mini shockingly small and incredibly powerful in our official review, and that stands today. The chip is fast, which makes sense as it's Apple's latest effort, and the smaller design doesn't take up much desk space. That leaves plenty of room for a monitor, mouse, and keyboard. And 1Password has added a new feature that allows users to tag their entries with physical locations. That way, when the user is close by a credential's location, that information will be surfaced in the Password Manager's mobile app. This nearby items feature makes the most relevant information quickly available to 1Password customers and cuts out the need to search for the correct details or remember exactly what you'd named an account. Location information can be added to any new or existing item in a 1Password vault. The app has also been updated with a map view for setting and viewing the locations of your items. In the blog post announcing the feature, the company cited examples such as door codes for a workplace, health records at a doctor's office, Wi-Fi access at the gym, and rewards membership information for local shops as potential uses for location data. Privacy and security are paramount for a password manager, and 1Password confirmed that a user's location coordinates are only used locally and do not leave the device. Nearby Items is available to 1Password customers starting today. For the latest gadget and app news, reviews, price drops, and more, visit us at Engadget.com. We already knew that the aerospace company Firefly successfully maneuvered its Blue Ghost lander onto the surface of the moon. But now, we have some gorgeous video proof. The lander captured footage throughout the touchdown, complete with a cinematic finale. Check it out at Engadget.com. The POV footage shows the lander descending toward the moon and the subsequent landing. It ends with a striking view of Blue Ghost emerging from a cloud of dust as its shadow stretches across the lunar surface. It's pretty darn cool, with surprisingly crisp HD visuals. The touchdown happened Sunday at 3:30 a.m. Eastern Time, and Blue Ghost made its home in a region known as Mare Crisium. This isn't the first commercial lander to make its way to the moon, but was the first one to land properly. The mission was a joint effort between Firefly and NASA's Commercial Lunar Payload Services CLPS program, an organization that hopes to pave the way for an increased commercial presence on good old Luna. Since landing, Blue Ghost has begun its surface operations. These include deploying payloads, sampling local regolith, and capturing a bevy of images. The stationary lander will spend around 2 weeks on the lunar surface as it conducts various tests. It's packed with 10 NASA instruments designed to probe the ground and to test subsurface drilling methods. Thanks for listening to this show. Make sure to rate, review, and subscribe on Apple Podcasts. Today's show featured journalism by Engadget contributor Lawrence Bonk and was produced by Spoken Layer. I'm Imran Sheikh, and as always, we'll talk more tomorrow.
Spoken Layer.